Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in today's video we are playing the Fantasy Cup. And in this video I think I climbed from 2730 until 2870, so we're close to legend, and I was running a total different team from the last video, so I was like, let's just share it because this team has the best safe swap. Because I think most people like my content because I always have most people who like my content is because I always have a good safe swap that people like, usually like. And the best safe swap in this cup by far is Slurpuff. Why Slurpuff? Because Slurpuff has a grass move, so you can hit the water, and it has a fire move where you can hit the steel back. I'm using Ferrathon. I think Ferrathon is the best hard counter in the entire game. So why do I have Ferrathon? Because the moment that you swap in a water Pokemon, it's technically a GG. It doesn't also lose to Flygon. If you remember the last video, I used Flygon. So if you guys, hopefully you guys don't hate me for popularizing Flygon. I mean, I love that Pokemon. The Pokemon is just extremely good in this cup. And we have Turtonator. What's the name? Turtonator or something. And yeah, this is the team basically, and now we will just show you how this team will be running. And by the way, how did you guys like the new setup? We moved the chat to here and we have the team here, so you guys can like see the team instantly. So let's just go watch the battles, because we have 30 minutes worth of technically good MMR battles and now horrible lead. So what do? We just go to the best safe swap in the game. Okay, here's the thing. Since they don't have a Shadow Fly, this is non-Shadow Flygon, so you don't have to shield. Yes, it does a lot, but it doesn't do enough. A lot. Okay, a lot is not enough here. So what do we do here? We just keep going, grass move. So by the way, if you're still using the team from yesterday, it's still good, okay? That doesn't mean this team is better. But this is a team I tried yesterday, sorry, on stream. And it was decent. Like here, we didn't need to shield. And Turtonator is actually a bulky Pokemon in this cup. And the bulk, as you guys will see later in the game, I can comfortably tank a Hydro Pump from Azu. So we tried to chip there. Because one of the games, I think I lost eventually because I didn't chip the Azu. Because what Overheat from Turtonator does, it basically put them in exact range to be KO'd by a Power Whip. So throwing that move is not a bad idea. All I need to do here is just get 2 shields, I think. If we are going to win, we need to get 2 shields down here. And keep throwing. Opponent here get to the move, so I need to overfarm a bit. 1, 2. So I insta-throw on bad timing intentionally because people always expect me to throw on good timing. So they always try to catch on awkward timing. So I'm like, you know what? If they expect me to throw on good timing, I'm just going to throw on bad timing. And okay, by the way. Okay, look where I'm tapping. Did you guys see? Look at this. Look where I'm tapping. I'm literally tapping up on the move. See? And then I get to the move. I tap the move and I get a fast move instead. Don't you guys love this game? How this game doesn't work? And how Niantic doesn't even talk about how this game doesn't work? Like this game was so unlosable for me. But Niantic made it so close for no reason. Because of that over tap. Next lead. This is a dominant matchup, and if you can see, here is the thing. If the opponent swap in Azu, you go Pharaoh. If they swap in Tapu Fini, you go Slurpuff. Okay? If they swap in Azu, you go this. If they swap in Tapu, you go Slurpuff. Something to be aware of. If you see me going Slurpuff, because I am the one who made the team, okay? You don't get to ask that question. No, I'm just trolling. Opponent here gave up because technically they had no play. I basically hard countered them, and this is where like you guys need to always watch the videos as much as possible. I do appreciate those people too, and so you can stay up to date with the latest meta update, because people keep changing. And I found out that Pharaoh is amazing, like literally, as you will see. Most of the games I won here, it's literally just because I have a Ferrathon. And now we just tapped him down. He tapped him down. He doesn't want to top left. Some people don't want to top left, but they don't mind staying in the battle. Like, they just throw the phone and go to the toilet or something to just tilt other people, and they get tilted. So yeah, horrible lead. So okay, I said if they have if they swap in Azu, you go Pharaoh. But if they lead Azu, you go Slurpuff. I found out that people don't have a Slurpuff answer. Like, there is no, I mean, there is some Slurpuff answers, but people didn't have Slurpuff answer. Opponent brought in a Jirachi. I think I was supposed to, okay, this was good timing. And we're just going straight Flamethrower, and opponent shielded there, which kinda annoying, to be honest. So we're just gonna shield here, because why not? And if we get to the next move, the game will be a GG. If we don't, that's because we don't. We were one fast move short, and now I'm not gonna shield this. I know they do run Psychic. You need to run Psychic, and oh my, they get a defense spell. Bro, I am not gonna throw anytime soon. I think this is a Hydro, because people are running Play Rough Hydro. Look at that, they have Togedemaru. What a trash Pokemon. It's one of the cutest Pokemon in the game, but it's so bad as well. Like, look at that. Look how much Power Whip did. This is a resisted move, by the way. A resisted move. So what's the play here? I'm actually going to shield and then farm them all the way down. Like, I can't believe I am bullet seeding like a steel Pokemon all the way. So I'm gonna swap here. Why? Because the overheat put them in a very low health, and they need to throw a move to KO me. So if they shield, that means they will die to the Power Whip. If they don't shield, they will just get incinerated down. Doesn't matter what this move is. Oh my, they don't even have it. We get to the move. I'm not supposed to get to this move, by the way. This is what we call it. Damage registration error. It's a new bug, but it doesn't matter. That move wouldn't do me anything because they were in Power Whip range. And yeah, we take that game. Now moving into the next one, and we are playing Tyranitar. This is not Tyranitar. They swapped into Tapu Fini, okay? If they swap in Tapu Fini, you go Slurpuff. Why did I go Pharaoh? Again, because I made the team. I do whatever I want. You guys? No. Because I wasn't reading? Is that what you guys want? Because I wasn't reading. Because I play my battles on stream, so I cannot look at everything. So I basically look at the typing. I look at the typing here. I see Water, Fairy, and then I insta-swap. Because I keep an eye on the battle, an eye on the top right corner on the typing, and an eye on chat. That's the 3 eyes, yes, sir. Well, streaming sometimes is not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes it's an easy job. We're going straight Thunder, and this is where having Thunder is actually nice. Well, technically Flash Cannon can do the same, so I don't know why I'm saying nice. I think Thunder is literally just for the Skarmory, even though I have 2 stuff that can deal with Skarmory. Slurpuff can actually deal with the Skarmory. Opponent here is swapped into an Azu, so we're just gonna throw this and then swap out. If we get a shield, that's amazing. If we don't, that's fine. And opponent shielded, so I need to shield the Hydro Pump, and they do have a Hydro Pump. Why people are running Hydro? You need a Hydro on Azu for the Registeel matchup, basically. And this Energy Ball is gonna do lots of damage. Look how cute this Pokemon is. Look at that, guys. Don't you guys love this Slurpuff Pokemon? Look at that. Throwing these grass moves. It's a fairy Pokemon with a fairy wind, with Energy Ball and Flamethrower, and look at that. Easy tank. Opponent tried to catch. Yeah, you can catch opponent whatever you want. Is that what you want? Like what you can do now? You think you can Hydro? Look at that. Look at this fire Pokemon. Easy tank. We don't care, dude. We don't care. Tyranitar is so good. Turtonator, sorry. Now, moving into the next battle, we have Turtonator Mir. Whenever you see me playing against Turtonator, I'm gonna lose because I have a traded IV, okay? I don't recommend a traded IV Turtonator in this cup. Why? Just for this matchup, because look at this team. My team is extremely weak to Turtonator. So there is no... I don't have any play against Turtonator, but if you have a Turtonator that can win CMP, that's much better, right? Because you at least have something to deal with the opposing Turtonator by just winning CMP. I'm going here to try to catch the Dragon Pulse. Now, if the opponent overfarm, I lose. So they get to the move, and now they swapped into Slurpuff, and I think the game is GG because they will CMP my Turtonator. We get the defense fell. I don't like that. Well, I don't hate that as well. So what's the play now? Just keep throwing. And we're gonna farm all the way down because all of this health doesn't matter. What matters is when they bring the Turtonator, that I can insta-Dragon Pulse it. And we see that there is an Azu. We swap here. They bring the Turtonator. And this will one-shot us. So I don't have a way. I don't have a way here to win this matchup. And that's a 4-1 set, which is nice. This is actually very, very nice. And we get to 2,800 with this team. We're playing Oli 5. And Oli is leading an Azu. So what does Azu do here? What do we do against Azu lead? We just go to Slurpuff. And I do this play here. Don't do this at home, okay? Why I'm throwing this one? I'm basically faking that I do have a flamethrower. So I'm just going to throw this move to make my opponent think that I don't have a flamethrower. Did it work? Well, we're about to see. We're about to see. We called the bait here because I don't care about this matchup. But if we get a shield and opponent shielded, they didn't fill for it. Some people do sometimes, and now all we need to do is just go for the flamethrower, and then Ferrothorn will take care of the entire game. Ferrothorn is extremely, extremely good in this cup. Ferro is so nice of a Pokemon. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, look how this this house cup this matchup is. We have two turtles throwing fire at each other's. I feel like Turtonator is like the evolved form of Torkoal. Do you guys feel that? That's how I feel, and that's a good game. Moving into the next one, playing Juan, and this is a dominant matchup. So they should swap at one point. They went to Tapu Fini. So again, if they go to Tapu Fini, go Slurpuff. That's way better because Ferro will deal with the Azu or whatever they have in the back much better. That's like how you can play it. But why did I insta-throw? In the matchup before, I threw way later and they still lived it. I'm assuming that this opponent has a very bad IV while the other opponent has a very good IV. Oh my, that did so much damage, dude. Lucario doesn't even have health. Opponent has double steal, so now double steal will just destroy him. What he can do, I'm gonna call the bait here. And look what they do. They zap. Isn't calling a bait like a very satisfying feeling you have? Like, look at that. What can they do? Easy. Okay. Now we go Slurpuff, and Slurpuff is about to throw these flamethrowers on the Registeel, and people realize that Registeel suck in this cup and it's not as good. This is a horrible lead, and I'm ABA weak to this. But look how much the Incinerate, how much damage the Incinerate does while their counter is doing. So I'm gonna shield here and try. I need to catch. I can't just be shielding everything. So what's the play? We are going to throw, and then we're just gonna swap, and hopefully we catch. And we get them low technically. They might have EQ here, which they do. I am not going to shield again because my job is not to kill. Like a Slurpuff job is not to KO. It's just literally to catch. I'm throwing these moves even though it doesn't do me anything. Like I would rather have the overfarm because they will get to a move here. So I think I should have just undercharged there. And now I'm expecting to see a Azu. So I'm just going to try. Okay, I'm going to overfarm as much as possible, just in case whenever they bring in the hack. So they didn't swap out, and it was close to 100, so I freaked out and tapped the move. But ideally, you don't want to tap your energy until they bring in the hack, so you can just throw two moves back to back. I realized that they cannot make it to a move on the hack, so they can only make it to breaking swipe. So we're just gonna tap the move when we get to the move, and this shouldn't KO because this is a breaking swipe. And all I need is to live 4 bubbles. I am sure we do live 4 bubbles. We're just gonna swap and throw the overheat. They still have to throw a move, by the way. They still need to throw a move. This doesn't KO. Like their bubbles, sorry, doesn't KO. Turtonator into Flygon. This is a horrible lead. And Flygon is actually tough for this team. So if you want to play this team, I recommend either switch Turtonator to another thing or switch Ferrothorn to another thing. I genuinely think that Slurpuff is the best safest swap in this cup. Like, it has moves to hit everything basically. The flamethrower here is getting a shield, so them catching actually is tough. So what we do here now, I think I need to shield one move and call one move. We ended up shielding the calling, no shielding the bait, no shielding the nuke. Now we're shielding a bait here. Okay, we didn't shield a bait, which feels good. They bring in the Flygon, so now I think I should be in a good situation because I'm gonna get a shield here, and they are in power whip range, so I can comfortably shield this and overfarm slightly. Since they didn't nuke, I am forced to throw this move now. And look what they have in the back. My Pharaoh is just going to devour this Azu. This Azu has nowhere to go. Yeah, do you like that, Azu? Ice Beam. Yeah, what can you do? I think I should have BM'd with a Thunderbolt. And this should take them out. And that was a good game. So how are you guys doing, by the way, in the Fantasy Cup? Do you guys enjoy Fantasy or Master League? Please let me know. Oh my, what a lead. Opponent swaps into Tapu. If they go in Tapu, just go Slurp off and you should win the game. And that was a nice 5-0. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these videos, make sure to leave a like on the channel, subscribe, and we capped at 2871. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. And make sure to click all the buttons you see down below. Yeah, see you in the next one.